How Materials Can Beat a Virus by Nathaniel Fiorino and Jonathan Lerner. So it's a well-known fact that things like Trader Joe's brand soap, Trader Joe's brand multi-purpose cleaner, and Trader Joe's brand hand sanitizer are very effective at removing viruses from your hands. But the issue is you can't really eat hand sanitizer. There's a pretty good reason for that. Well, when you apply it to your skin, it just affects the virus and kills the virus. When you ingest it, it hurts your normal healthy cells as well, so essentially killing you. And this is essentially why soap won't stop the spread of infection. So while it's really good at sanitizing your hands and things like that, it's not really effective at removing the virus internally from your body because it's poisonous for your body. And there are some important terms we need to go over before you can understand the study. So there are two types of medications that are effective against viruses such as COVID-19, intracellular and extracellular. Intracellular medication essentially works by attacking the inside of the virus, the inner fluid of it. Well, extracellular does the opposite. It affects the outer part of the virus. And virustatic, it's a term that essentially means it stops the virus from reproducing. Well, virucidal means that it actually kills the virus itself. Soap is virucidal, for example, but it also kills healthy cells, which is why it isn't effective at stopping the spread of COVID-19. Intracellular antivirals, those are really just small molecules that affect receptors on the outside of the cells. So they're designed to have a specific shape in mind to interact with those receptors. One chemical that's been tested and known to be effective so far against COVID-19 is remdesivir because it has receptors similar to other viruses that remdesivir has been used on in the past.
So one other treatment option is the extracellular, which goes around the outside of the virus and it blocks interactions with other cells and doesn't allow the virus to reproduce. Unfortunately, this interaction can also be reversible, which then, like with a change of pH, dilution, or temperature, and that will then allow the virus to reproduce and spread. There are a bunch of materials that could work as virustatic materials, some of which are very low toxicities, but as just said, it's not super effective because it's only in limited conditions. But what if we could take one of these materials and change it to be virucidal? So this change would destroy a wide range of viruses while also remaining non-toxic. So they actually in this experiment showed that by modifying a sugar molecule called cyclodextrin, they were actually able to create a virucidal molecule that would go around the outside of different viruses. And this treatment that they had was very effective against HIV, herpes, RSV, the dengue virus, Zika virus, and also hepatitis C. And on the right, you can see a picture of herpes 2 before and after interacting with the cyclodextrin. So in conclusion, the initial tests of creating this are very promising against COVID-19, but still requires further research and further testing in order for it to actually become a mainstream treatment. And it's also important that with these testing that it not only works for COVID-19, but that it can be a little bit tuned to fight all different viruses in the future, which are going to inevitably happen.